obviously it's not going to take you to the top, but we're going to be going back to the yard after the final section, so we can refill there. I'm just exploring, taking my time.
All out of date now.
But I would like to finish this field before it goes dark.
Yeah, Minnie,
So yes,
you might be working again soon.
Yes, although we haven't done.
My mod mate, you might get. My might have any mod mate that I'll be working again soon on GTA.
We have still done quite a bit.
Might be working. I found a new one.
Today, end of today, so yep, that in itself is quite an achievement.
That I'm not saying it's working. It might be working.
Two others done as well, but at least yeah, the biggest is out of the way.
I want to work in a minute.
Now we're gonna have to.
Yeah, I said I had my you did it.
However, yeah, we probably should just finish the drilling first. But again, we can't really fertilise the grass once
you brought the
it's
seed
fully
path,
grown,
you had the
because
seed path,
then we need to cut it. So really, as soon as possible would be the best approach. So probably after seeding tomorrow, I would have thought.
Oh shit.
So we're now down to actually no, we're still
we've been for your
series a week on Farming Simulator. We've still got the Platinum Edition and this one, of course. So I think possibly set in stone. It's just an idea. When Platinum Edition is done,
hang on
there.
I'm doing fishing by them, and then we're all
because
working
I
it.
do like to focus on just one Let's Play. If I do two, it's very easy to muddle them up. So you think you've got a machine on one, or you think you've planted a certain field on one, and then you're thinking of the other map, and you just get really confused. So
well, you're serious a minute, or not?
Do lots of episodes on Oakfield, then move on to the next map.
You do. What have you got? Do you see off your interview or anything? Not.
But looking at it, it might not be
Beautiful warehouse or not?
Obviously, we've still got many more Platinum Edition videos to do, many more episodes.
Great.
But it's just a style change which I'm looking
at doing. That's doing good crates at the minute. I got that.
Obviously, please do feel free to post your opinion down below.
Yeah, I was afraid.
But it just
he's doing medium
quite
one.
a sensible way of doing things.
But then when I go from work, I bet I'll some GTA then. Oh,
looks like it's just not wide enough.
So close.
But we have done it before dark. So day 2 of spring. Well, technically it's month 2, sort of.
Yeah, the NC X.
Basically 2 days in this.
Yeah, EX.
So
no, you have that. That's a meal.
Thereabouts.
I would do GTA until I back from work. I'm only leaving about 2 minutes to work.
Let's head back to the yard.
I win the field.
I think what I'll do is I'll just position this near the seed refill point.
No, I have to do it with my laptop actually.
Ready for the next 2 fields, which we'll definitely do tomorrow, definitely. But that is the big oilseed rape field finished. We'll probably put the beacons on just for this.
Yeah.
And steady drive back to the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to the grass growing. I want to do lots of grass work, not only for feed, but also so we can do lots of selling of bales, hay bales, silage bales.
Yeah.
Do some straw bales too. Almost back. There should be a turning just up here on the right hand side. Somewhere. I always think it's just coming up, but it isn't. It must be about halfway down the map, I assume. It is, exactly halfway. Almost there.
Okay, ain't bad.
Here we go.
Ain't bad. I don't know what motion back I got out of the game, so.
So there is a very tight turn up here.
Actually, it's not over it.
Every time. If you're going a bit too fast, you'll lose it Here we go.
Yeah, it's a good opinion, but I don't play it that often, but I bought it.
But no, I think really today's progress.
Drizzle is a car, me,
not
not a game. Drizzle is actually a car.
Decent. We've done enough. But to be honest, I would like to progress more in the next episode.
Did you catch that? You're on GTA right there, you're on that. Alright.
And here we are. Back at the farm.
Yeah, maybe I can work though. I should be on GTA that can work anyway. So then I'll be on there.
After a hard day's work.
Oh, yes, I should go and be cleared first. If the boss is back to work, his intention is being back there and then leaving it that doesn't work.
I get one now, because then otherwise if I leave it, and I spend money thinking, then at least we'll have one. I'll have to think, oh no, we can't afford a pressure washer. This area here actually could be a good place to have one. I'm not going to use it now, because I don't actually need it straight away, but eventually we will have to wash the tractors. So we'll park it there.
Shut the fuck up,
Call it a day.
I'll gag you then. I'll gag you then.
There we go. There's the seed refill point. So we'll park it close.
Do you know what a gag is, Minnie?
Right then. Turn the lights off.
Do you know what a gag is? Do you know what a gag is?
And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video.
A gag.
And until next time.
A gag. It's something you put in your mouth to shut you up. No, it's not a dick. It's something you put in your mouth to shut you up. No, we're not. You are, but we're not.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. First of all today, we're going to finish off the drilling. And this is the only drilling we have to do this year. Obviously when I say this year I mean just in the game. So we're going to do a very good job of it today, finish things off and hopefully start finalising of the grass fields ready for the first cut. So the first field we need to do is field 13, which is the second big field.
Bullshit, man.
After field 13 is done,
bullshit.
we just have field number 9, which is a very small field. So I think really we've actually done over a quarter of the work here. Probably almost half, because field 34 was pretty big. So we're looking out on the left hand side, somewhere here there should be a gate. I've never been here before. Yeah, that should do. Okay, it's just like an opening into the field. Yes, that is field 13. So this field is also going to be oilseed rape. In fact, yeah, it's a huge field. Wow. The minimap makes it look small.
Oh, we're in bad dash shoot your mouth.
Field 34. Good grief. Well, if it is, then we'll probably stick it on a worker so that I can do something else in the meantime.
That's annoying.
But yeah, we'll do elements first so we can work it out for the worker. I know I can use courseplay and stuff like that, but to be honest, I would prefer at this stage just to use the in-game worker. I've never really been that good with courseplay. I mean, it's a fantastic mod.
Wow.
There's no doubt about that. But I've always, well, I've never really tried to set it up properly. I actually think you've done it before, it's fairly easy. But yeah, I've always just stuck with Follow Me and the base game worker. Except for compacting silage pits, I've always used a course plate for that, which is very useful. I do need to do that again, actually. Probably on this map. So yeah, just a case of doing this now, and I really do want to do some fertilizer.
Oh no!
Because these grass fields.
You're a bad end, that's why.
But I've been reading comments from episode number 1. Episode number 2 at the stage of recording this has not been published, so I don't have a clue what anybody will say about episode number 2. I know I was a bit quiet, I suppose you could say, in the previous episode. The reason for this is because I recorded it at about midnight and I was very tired. Yeah, it's amazing how tiring Christmas really is. It would appear the less work you do, the more tiring it is. At least that's what I've found. So, yeah, for some reason I was very tired for recording that video. Luckily, I am more awake today. So hopefully I do something better to listen to. This is quite steep.
And
The tractor seems to be struggling a bit. It is a very early start here today.
Mate, which officer did you get me?
Just 6:25. Well, it was about 6 actually. I think we left.
Which officer you got? And you see which one?
It's been a very profitable night, believe it or not. We actually, in our very first night here, made a profit from the milk. So it's all very good. That is why it pays off to bring your work over
from the
previous map. Obviously our cows and our sheep have come across. And that's what's helped us. It really does help. Otherwise, you get bombarded with all these expenses, maintenance fees, all that kind of stuff. And it is very hard to get on your feet. And to be honest, if I did that every time,
that's I'm changing mine now.
We would never progress. So it is
for
the best.
Okay, sure.
Talking of not progressing, we're not getting very far here. So I'll just jump cut and very soon set it off on a worker. Going downhill is very good. Yeah, 12 miles per hour.
Don't pay for it.
Don't go too fast because going too fast could be even worse than going too slow. Anyway, yeah, that is the first headland pretty much done. So, with the exception of the clump of trees in the middle there,
paying for a car,
shouldn't really have a problem. I'm hoping it will be okay. Obviously, first of all, it's going to have to find this best line of doing this. So we should probably go a bit further down here. It might get confused because there are quite a few different angles in this field. But yeah, as long as it does something half decent at least, then at least we can then tidy stuff up later. So we'll come back to it.
This is a bad car of yours.
Oh, hang on. No, wait, our money is disappearing fast. That must be... Yep, haven't changed these. They need to be changed to off, anything. Keep it at that.
New car,
That's better. Yeah, that was costing us a fortune. So we'll see how it goes. It might get confused straight away. If it does, like I say, it was going to tell us on the top right corner of the screen there. So there shouldn't really be too much of a problem if it gets confused. I'll just watch it this first time. It isn't the best shape to be using worker in. But hopefully it has just a pea-sized brain. It would be brilliant if it does, but let's just see. It could do a very good job. Okay. So far, so good. There's a tree and a hedge there, worker.
Yeah, you should do it.
We are relying on you to do a good job here. Okay. Lower the drill. Somewhere around here. Oh, very good, very good.
That's for it though.
Fantastic. We have a worker with a brain. It's going to pay off. We'll give you...
I knew. I fucking knew Shark Cards. I fucking knew it.
The wage that you should get anyway. Yeah, that'll do. They get a very good wage anyway. In fact, isn't it about £1,000 every 2 months or something? It's something ridiculous.
Yeah, he did. 8 mil.
So, yes, you're a good worker. Thank you. Meanwhile, we're just going to have to teleport the once so we get back to the yard. Right, okay, there we go. So, yeah, if I planned that properly, I should have had...
How the fuck are you coming back at that?
So that we could drive back instead of teleporting. Don't want to teleport. Really don't want to.
How do you cut impound? That's all right.
So
I
back,
do impounded.
we've got fantastic go wheel, feed mixer slash bale shredder sort of thing. Now I don't think we have any kind of fertilizer spreader, so we're gonna have to go and buy one. Which is one of the reasons why I still have quite a bit of money. A lot of the money which we have remaining is actually going to go into cows and sheep. So yeah, soon we're going to spend up. And when I say spend up, we're going to go no lower than £100,000. Otherwise, we could fail.
You do.
So before I buy anything here, we should probably check the inventory. I'm pretty sure we don't have a fertilizer spreader.
We do. Don't know why we do.
So the choice is ours. We can go for whatever we like. I mean, that is very nice, but I don't think I want to have it on this Let's Play.
Yeah, 5 rounds, 5 grand, isn't it?
Probably go with the Coon. This one here, the axe is 42, 40.2. Basically, it has to be capable, the tractor has to be capable of actually powering it and having it on the back.
Right, no, you're in the back way.
3-point linkage on the front of this tractor, I think. Yes, we do. So that means we can put a weight on the front if we require it.
Like that, you're in the back way.
But we don't want to have too much weight due to compaction of the soil. But I think really with a fertiliser spreader we're going to have a weight anyway, just because that is quite a bit of weight on the back.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
Days turn out to be.
I mean, you're soon paying you, so yeah.
Mid-spring, which will be in probably 1 day's time, we are going to be in an area with lots of leaves on the trees, and it should look even more pretty. It looks pretty good.
It's
probably March, April time, so the leaves aren't quite there yet, but they're not too far off. But no, when the actual trees do have leaves, it's going to be very good. Very pretty place. Spring, I would say, will be the best looking month. Although, yeah, when it's snowy, that can look pretty amazing too. I need to set up the indicators on my steering wheel. It just is so much easier. I keep meaning to do it, and then I forget. I'm so keen to get straight into the Let's Play, I just forget about setting controls. In fact, that is one of the things I do think the Farming Simulator is lacking.
Don't worry, that's the first time I've had this big one yesterday. No,
because you can't change key bindings or anything like that when you're actually in the
map.
It is, yeah. You have to go back to main menu, which is in some ways a bit frustrating. It's not too hard just to leave and then come back, but I mean, there are lots of games where you can just change
you get there at some point.
Which would be very nice, but I mean, we can't have everything straight away. Hopefully, though, in FS19, that'll be a feature. I keep dropping hints of different suggestions and stuff in my videos because I don't know how much Giants do watch my videos. I know they've watched them in the past, so I don't know. I just don't really feel comfortable going just up front to them. I don't really feel like sending them an email and saying this is what I want, because after all, it isn't about me at all. That just reminded me of Jeremy Clarkson, if you've seen the adverts. But it is mostly about me. Yeah, you probably know I'm a bit of a fan of the Grand Tour. But yes, as I was saying, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with just sending them an email with suggestions, because obviously it would be just my suggestions and it wouldn't be very fair. And it would not look very good. So
60 on the fourth race as well.
I have considered in the past, actually, I've considered sort of doing a video where people can post their suggestions and stuff they could do in the future, but again, I still feel a bit uncomfortable with doing that because it isn't my game. So I don't know. You might be. I just feel like I'm getting in the way if I was to do something like that. So I don't know. Maybe one day. We will see. But after all, although the developers and publishers make these games and everything and make them very well,
you can't. They cost 2K.
If it wasn't for the people buying the games wouldn't really exist. So.
18K
is very important. Okay, let's refill this fertilizer spreader. We'll buy some pallets of fertilizer. 2 should do. We might have to put a weight on the front. I should think we do actually, because I don't think the Arian 600 is too big. 620. Is it about 130 horsepower? I can check this. Let's just see. I've gone past it. There it is. It is the 620, 135 horsepower. Perfect for spreading. It actually has a very large capacity. Yeah, so although I don't want to put too much weight on the front, we're going to have to put something on the front.
Right, Dad.
The lightest. 650.
In a day.
Should do well.
Not tomorrow, the day after. It'll be the first day for you that money.
To blend in. Oh, hang on. Yes, class is light green and black sort of colour. So yeah, we do. Grey is fine. One more.
Did you do what me and on that King website? To that money?
Well, actually, no, it won't do.
Yeah, after the first April happens, just one day away.
It does last for quite some time.
No, not till the day after. 1st of April happens.
Okay. We'll hitch the weight on.
Yeah, that amount every month.
Just try and wheelie it. Wow, it does feel very
stable. You have to be on GTA to work though.
I do think though there should be some weight on the front.
It tells you happy it's actually on GTA to work.
Let's go and
It's
spread
actually
some
on
grass fields.
GTA.
And hopefully the worker is okay.
For me to actually be put into account, you have to GTA, you put into account, you're on GTA, you don't get it.
Yeah, it was so tasty and filling, we don't need to eat
You
anymore.
have to be on GTA to be put into account, actually, at all.
Actually, it's a bit early for a
no,
burger anyway.
You play GTA as you would any other day.
I don't think I can do that.
But you just want GTA on...
So all of our grass fields are around the main farm.
Yeah, on the 1st of April,
which is the best way of having it, I think. I wouldn't really want to have grass fields just
on the 1st of April.
around everywhere. Having field 34 out here isn't really a problem, since it's arable. But yeah, I basically would not want to have grass fields out here because I don't know why exactly, but it just seems easier to keep them all around the farm. Probably because when I move the bales, I tend to not really strap them on very well. We don't want to be carting them too far. It's nice to have some fast tractors too. And I think, actually, every single machine we have, every single tractor at least, has interactive control. To be honest, I wasn't looking for the interactive control feature when I was downloading these mods. I just looked for the best ones. I go on two different things. I go on reviews. Reviews can be handy, although they shouldn't always be sworn by. And also, generally, the images that you have provided to you. Sometimes you can see for yourself that a mod just doesn't look very good, regardless of the review. But to be fair, most of the time, if it's got a 5-star rating, the mod looks pretty decent anyway. There has only been a few occasions where I've downloaded a mod which has got 5 stars by a lot of people, and then I've played with the mod, and been disappointed. So, yeah, those occasions are few and far between. Thankfully, I don't know why though. I don't know why there would be a mod which is pretty bad, which would have good ratings. Maybe they're updated. Maybe the mods are updated for the worst after the ratings are done. Who knows? But yes, they are very, very rare that would happen. So, we're sticking cab view for the time being. The worker has just disappeared off the minimap, but it is still there. Just reappearing. So the worker is still going well. It should be coming up to the clump of trees fairly soon. Field 50, to the left of us, is for buildings only. It has planning permission on there, so that can't be done as grass. Field number 16, however, that is a new field of ours. Now these gates you actually have to hold down the left mouse button to keep them opening. If you left click once, they'll just stop. So it is a bit more realistic that way, I suppose. Now fertilising is one of those jobs where I struggle from the in-cab view. I thought I'd missed the turning then, but actually it would appear the entrance is here. Which way does the gate open? Ah, thankfully, it goes inwards. There we go. These houses have a good view. But I'm fertilising. So we'll go clockwise around the headland first of all. It does have a fairly decent working width, this, so it should be fairly fast. Ah, okay. The field boundary is just there. So it looks like I'm missing something, but actually I'm not. That is a headland, so we can only fertilise the area of land inside the field boundaries. Which means if I don't do this properly, we could waste quite a bit of fertiliser. However, you can sort of see a faint line of where the boundary is. An interesting thing, I didn't realise it went around the corner here. When you look at the minimap initially, it just looks like this tiny little section, but you can get beyond the woods. Well, we have lots of fertilising to do. There's field 16, field number 8 and 10. The other fields should be fertilised when they're being drilled. Yeah. That's incredible. It's a much bigger field than I thought. We got more for our money. Fantastic. Field boundary is right here.
But show me that. Should I me that A in your house? That A you've got. A you've got.
Anyway, yes. As soon as we do get some decent grass growing,
Shoot.
we'll cut it. I'm all for doing a first cut and probably 3 cuts actually this year.
It's the A.
Because we are primarily,
It's a very expensive egg. It's quite It sells quite a lot of money as well.
Silage too.
Yeah,
Until we have the money to be able to buy more arable land, this is going to be the best approach for us. Now, although these
you're not real off as well, which is a really expensive thing now. I like before.
We should get quite a lot of bales and silage out of it.
I sold it. Before you come around here.
So now we can see the field boundaries. I'm just go straight across here first.
Actually, guys, give me 2 seconds. I want to see if I can get my boss to bring me my laptop home so I can do it today.